Hello everyone, and good morning. My name is Manikumar, and I'm excited to present my project for the Code 4 EdTech Challenge by Innomatics Research Labs. My project is called the Resume Relevance Check System, an application designed to bring the power of generative AI to the hiring process. Before we begin, I want to mention that in the spirit of this hackathon's generative AI theme, this entire presentation, from the slide design to this voiceover you are hearing, was created with the help of AI tools. It's a testament to how AI can enhance not just our products, but our entire creative and development workflow. In this presentation, I'll first discuss the problem that my app aims to solve. Then, I'll give you a full, live demo of the application. After that, we'll take a quick look under the hood at the technology and the AI prompt engineering that powers it. Finally, I'll conclude with my key learnings and potential future work. So, let's dive deeper into the core problem. The modern hiring process is fundamentally broken, creating a significant bottleneck of inefficiency and frustration for both recruiters and candidates. On one side, we have the recruiter's dilemma. For any desirable role, a single job posting can attract an average of 250 applications. This sheer volume makes a thorough, manual review impossible. Recruiters are forced to spend, on average, just 7 seconds scanning each resume. To cope, many companies rely on automated applicant tracking systems, or ATS. However, these systems are often blunt instruments, filtering resumes based on rigid keyword matching. A highly qualified candidate might be automatically rejected simply because they used the phrase team leadership instead of people management. This process not only overlooks top talent, but also introduces the risk of human bias when the final shortlist is reviewed. The cost of a bad hire, both financially and in team morale, is immense, and it often starts with a flawed screening process. On the other side, we have the candidate's struggle. For job seekers, the application process often feels like shouting into a void. They spend hours crafting what they believe is the perfect resume, send it into the black box of a company's hiring portal, and in most cases, they hear nothing back. They are left wondering, am I a good fit for this role? What key skills am I missing? Why was I rejected? Without any feedback, it's nearly impossible for them to improve. They are caught in a frustrating cycle of guessing what a company wants, which leads to burnout and prevents meaningful professional growth. This creates a fundamental communication gap at the most critical stage of the hiring process. A gap where efficiency, objectivity, and constructive feedback are desperately needed. And this is precisely the gap that my project, the Resume Relevance Check System, is designed to fill. Solution, the Resume Relevance Check System, is designed to solve these problems by acting as an intelligent assistant for both recruiters and candidates. It uses a powerful generative AI model to provide an instant, detailed, and unbiased analysis of how well a resume matches a job description. Let's walk through a live demo. Here is the main interface. I designed it to be clean, modern, and intuitive. The premium dark theme with neon accents is not just for looks, it provides excellent contrast for readability. The entire application is fully responsive, ensuring a seamless experience on any device, from a desktop monitor to a mobile phone. The layout is a simple and effective two-column design. On the left, a user can drag and drop or browse for a resume file, with support for both PDF and docs formats. On the right, they can paste the full text of a job description. This clear separation guides the user directly to the core task without any confusion. For this demonstration, I'll be using my own resume, which highlights my foundational skills in web development and my ongoing learning in data science. And for the job description, I've selected a sample role for a senior Python developer. This role specifically asks for skills in HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, and Python, all of which are present on my resume, making this a great test case for the AI's analytical capabilities. As you can see, a spinner immediately appears to provide feedback to the user that the AI is working. In the background, the application is parsing the text from both documents and sending it to the Google Gemini AI model. This isn't just a simple query, it's a carefully engineered prompt that instructs the AI to act as a professional recruiter and return its analysis in a very specific, structured format, which is key to getting reliable and consistent results. In just a few moments, the analysis is complete. The results are presented in a clean, easy-to-digest format. At the top, we have the overall relevance score. In this case, the AI has returned a bad score, which needs improvement, a glance indicator for a busy recruiter. Below it, there's a professional summary. This is the qualitative explanation of the score, written in a way that a hiring manager could use to quickly understand the candidate's potential fit for the team. But the real power of this tool lies in the detailed breakdown provided in these tabs. Let's start with the Strengths tab. Here, the AI has correctly identified and extracted the most relevant qualifications from my resume that match the job description. It highlights my hands-on experience with HTML, CSS, and Bootstrap, as well as my beginner-level knowledge of Python. This instantly validates the candidate for the recruiter and confirms that the key requirements are met. Now, let's look at the Missing from Resume tab. This is perhaps the most valuable feature, especially for the candidate. This section provides a quick, scannable list of the specific technical terms and buzzwords that were found in both documents. This can be useful for a technical reviewer who wants to quickly verify the presence of specific technologies. And to ensure a smooth user experience, the entire analysis can be cleared with a single click, making the tool ready for the next comparison. Here, the AI provides crucial, actionable feedback. It points out that the job description mentions a personal portfolio website as a strong plus, which my resume only lists as in progress. This is a perfectly accurate gap analysis. It's like getting free, personalized career coaching. As a candidate, I now know exactly what to work on to become an even stronger applicant for this type of role. Finally, the Keywords Matched tab. This completes the core workflow of the Resume Relevance Check system. A key part of the design was to ensure a seamless experience on any device. Here, you can see the same application running in a mobile view. Notice how the two-column layout for the inputs automatically stacked into a single column for easy use on a smaller screen. The results, including the tabs and summary card, are also perfectly formatted for mobile. This ensures the app is accessible and user-friendly for recruiters or candidates who might be on the go. Now, I'd like to take you under the hood to look at the technology and logic that powers this application. The project is built with a modular structure to keep the code clean and maintainable. The main app.py file handles the user interface, while the core logic is separated into a utils folder. This separation of concerns is a professional practice that makes the app easier to scale and debug. I'd now like to take a moment to do a deeper dive into the most critical component of this application, the prompt engineering that powers the AI's analysis. A general-purpose AI is powerful, but turning it into an expert tool requires very specific and structured instructions. For security and configuration, I've used a .gen file to manage the secret Google API key, which is kept out of the main codebase and is ignored by Git. The requirements.txt file ensures that the application can be reliably deployed on any machine, including the Streamlit cloud server. The prompt begins by setting a persona for the AI. Act as an expert technical recruiter and career coach. This is a crucial first step. It frames the entire task and instructs the model to use the tone and analytical framework of a professional, rather than just a generic text generator. Next, and most importantly, I instruct the AI to return its analysis in a strict JSON format, with specific, predefined keys. This is the key to creating a reliable application. By forcing the AI to return structured data, I can ensure that my Streamlit application will always receive the information in a predictable way, which prevents errors and allows me to build the user-friendly tabbed interface you saw in the demo. Let's look at these keys. I didn't just ask for a block of text. I specifically requested a score, which provides a simple, quantitative metric for quick screening, a summary, which gives the qualitative context for a hiring manager, a list of strengths, which directly highlights the candidate's qualifications, and a list of weaknesses, which provides the invaluable, actionable feedback for the applicant. Finally, a list of keywords_matched for quick technical validation. By engineering the prompt in this detailed way, we transform the general Gemini model into a specialized, expert system for resume analysis. This careful structuring of the AI's instructions is what elevates the project from a simple API call to a robust and reliable tool. This hackathon was also an immense learning experience, presenting several real-world development challenges that I was proud to overcome. The first major hurdle was the initial setup. Getting a Streamlit application to run reliably in a cloud environment like Google Colab, and making it publicly accessible required a deep dive into networking with tools like ngrok. This taught me the importance of a robust local development setup, which led me to configure the entire project in WSL. The second challenge was with version control. As a beginner to Git, pushing the completed project to GitHub presented several roadblocks, from authentication issues to synchronization errors. I had to learn and apply more advanced Git commands like force push to reset the repository state and successfully upload the source code. Finally, a significant challenge was the front-end styling. Streamlit is fantastic for rapid development, but achieving a specific, premium look required a lot of custom CSS. Debugging the cascading styles, especially for components like the expander, and ensuring the app was fully responsive was a great lesson in front-end development and browser developer tools. Overcoming these challenges was a key part of the journey, and has made me a more resilient and resourceful developer. In conclusion, the Resume Relevance Check system is a powerful proof of concept that effectively demonstrates how generative AI can bring efficiency, objectivity, and valuable feedback to the hiring process. Looking ahead, this application has tremendous potential for growth. Future features could include a recruiter dashboard, allowing a recruiter to upload a batch of 50 resumes and see a ranked leaderboard of the most relevant candidates. An interactive resume editor. For candidates, the tool could provide specific, editable suggestions to rewrite bullet points on their resume to better align with the job description. Skill gap analysis. The AI could identify recurring skill gaps across multiple job applications and suggest specific online courses or certifications to the user. This has been a challenging and incredibly rewarding project. Thank you to Innomatics Research Labs for the opportunity, and thank you all for your time.